Then we go to number 4. Is 4 partnered up with one output? And the answer is yes. And then last, we have -5. He only has one output partner. He also is good to go. Since all of these inputs have one output partner, then this guy is a function. So we have just shown this is a function. Because it's a function, because of the directions, I now want to find the domain and range to this. So very simple. Domain. What the heck is the domain? The domain is essentially just your input values or your X values. So the way we write domain is with this squiggly bracket, and I'm just going to list all the input values. And that is our domain. Our range is exactly the same thing, but for our output values, our Y values. So our range in this particular function is going to be 4, 13, 2, and 10. So we have just shown that this is a function because every input has one output partner. And now we have listed the domain for the function, which is our X values. And then we listed the range for the function, which is our Y values. Okay? Guys, and that's essentially what your assignment is on today from the calendar. But what I want you to add to that assignment is these problems. So you're going to do 2, 3, and 4 now. Okay? Add them to your assignment that is due today. It is 10:11 right now. So I want you to come back. Let's shoot for return at 10:50. Okay? If you don't leave yet, but if you finish this stuff before 10:50, which I hope you do because it's not that bad. If you finish this before 10:50, start working on the calendar work from Canvas. Okay? Return at 10:50. I'm going to stay on Zoom if you need extra help. And then at 10:50, I will give you the access code so you can get your participation and attendance done. Okay? All right. I will see you at 10:50. Let me know if you have any questions. I'll be here the whole time. All right? So you could come back and forth, or you could just stay on. It's totally up to you. So this is a function, so the domain would be simply the input values or the X values, 1, 0, and 6. Okay? The range here would be the output values or the Y values, which is 2, 3, and 5. Okay, and that's number 2. Number 3 looks a little different, but we just treat it exactly the same way. So we're going to check every input. Does it have only one output? All right, so let's start with 0. 0 has the output of 0. So 0 has one output. Good. Does 1 only have one output? And the answer is yes. Actually, 1 only has one output, and that output is 0. Okay? So it looks a little confusing here, but it's really not that bad. 0 has a 0 output. 1 also shares the same output, but 1 only has one output, one partner. Does 2 only have one partner? And the answer is yes, it's 0. Does 3 only have one partner? Yes, it's 0. So all these inputs have the same partner, which is okay. They only have one partner. They just have the same partner. So this is still a function. Okay? Because of that, we put the domain. The domain's your inputs, which is 0, 1, 2, 3. And your outputs, which is, in this case, Sorry, your range, not your outputs. But your range is your outputs or your Y values, and it's only one. It's only one output. Only one. 0. All right, let's get over here to number 4, the last one we're going to do together. And in number 4, we check. 0 has one output, one partner. 6 actually has 2 partners, 4 and 5. This cannot happen. So this input cannot have 2. It cannot be in 2 spots at once. So therefore, this is not a function. Okay, and we're not going to put the domain in range for that one. All right, guys, unless you have any questions, that's it. I'm going to give you your passcode. Please do the access code check-in before you leave my Zoom. Okay, if you have any questions, I'll still be on. If you don't have any questions, you're good to go. Here's the access code. Keep up with the calendar and try to get everything in at the appropriate due date. Okay?